Give me an action.
Action.
Hello. Why is nothing ready when I'm on set? Shall I go back to my trailer? Someone take this from me, I don't like holding things. It's springtime, you know what that means, at last. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the heat is setting in, reminding us of our impending doom, and seasonal depression is on its way out. Except if you have regular depression and it's not just seasonal, you now just also have allergies. Hello dear viewers and welcome back to the Neverland Book Club. It's been a little over a month since I started this little personal therapy / selfish project here on YouTube, and where there was only Pablo and I in the beginning, there are over 100 of you here now. And though that number may be small in the eyes of the YouTube gods, that's a pretty big number for me now, so hello, welcome. It's creepy. Hello, welcome. Please make a cup of your favorite tea, have a seat, and join me. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. I'm making it a personal goal to perhaps hit 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is on Halloween, and it's appropriate, I know. All right, now with the pleasantries out of the way, let's begin with today's agenda. April TBR. Oh no! Respect books, everyone! Now, if you've been around for the month of March, you already know I've begun my trek into the Shadow Fold, and I do have just so many thoughts on that matter, which will be a future video, so stay tuned. But I am now in too deep. I must continue until I am out on the other side. So, I am currently reading Six of Crows and The Handmaid's Tale concurrently, and intend to continue both of these duologies in the month of April along with some other titles. I'm actually almost done with both of them as of today. Like, I could finish them both. See, that's how much I have left of this one. That's how much I have left of this one. That much. So I'll probably finish them both today. Let's start with Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, a duology by Leigh Bardugo within the same realm of the Shadow and Bone series. It is set in the same fantastical geography and references some of our favorite characters. As I said, I am really just 50 pages away from finishing Six of Crows, and I am enjoying Bardugo's writing style and cadence. The stark difference between the purpose behind the two series just shows how talented Bardugo is in mixing up her storytelling methods. Most authors only stick to one style, be it first person, genre, plot. This is where an author can become repetitive with their stories, telling the same story over and over again. As much as I love King, how many stories can you name where the protagonist is a writer? I know, that's a lot. Write what you know, he says, but Bardugo cracks this mold. The tagline reads, 6 dangerous outcasts, 1 impossible heist. Ooh. Fun! But this isn't a review, that comes later. Crooked Kingdom is next. Let's see. When you can't beat the odds, change the game. Sounds like the Republican Party. That's Pablo's joke.
That's right, I forgot.
This tells me perhaps the ending of this one may not have gone as planned, and I'll have to read the last chapters and find out. I'll likely give the GrishaVerse a bit of a break as I finish The Handmaid's Tale, which I'll probably finish today, most likely, as I said. And since I'm almost done with it now, my mental health is really just taking a toll. I would either die very quickly in this world, or... No, yeah, I wouldn't make it. I'd die very quickly. Then, on to the Testaments, a continuation of the basic world building in the previous book, but with now more of a purpose. I speculate the Hulu original show probably got more of its driving force from this one, where The Handmaid's Tale was more descriptive and telling of a woman's quiet strength. The Testaments, from what I've hypothesized, is now a telling of a woman's resolve. And I can't wait to pop 2 Xanax, make myself some chamomile tea, and just enjoy. I'm scared. All right, I predict I'll likely need a pick-me-up from such depressiveness at that point, which I plan on doing with this little book Pablo found on our latest trip to Barnes & Noble. Part of Your World, A Twisted Tale by Liz Braswell. What if Ariel had never defeated Ursula? Ooh, I do love a good old retelling from the villain's vantage point. Not only is the cover art just beautiful, but the beginning, I just read the first page, reads almost like a children's book. Very fairy tale-like. It's also brandished by the Disney logo on the front, so I don't expect the gory, bloodthirsty horror of a tale I'd like to read. So I have medium hopes. But it does look like a fun time and full of that hurtful nostalgia, so I'll give it a shot, you know, we'll see. Next up, we have a title that was supposed to be on my March TBR, but got postponed. Thanks, Bardugo! Later by Stephen King. This little hard case crime novel has been mentioned here before, and I know just as little about it now as I did then. It's about an unnaturally gifted boy and written by King, so what more is there to know? It's gonna be good. Alright, and lastly, I plan on finishing out the month of April with King of Scars, again, by Bardugo. That's right, everyone's favorite fabulous prince gets his own book. The boy king, the war hero, the prince with a demon curled inside his heart. I didn't finish reading the sentence.
Yeah, why isn't that on the book?
It is, just it's not on the first line, so it's in small letters instead of capital letters. I know how to read. Again, this is not a review, and I have a lot to say about the Shadow and Bone series, but I will say, like many, Nikolai was one of the main reasons I kept reading. And it's a form of delayed gratification that I plan on reading this one last this month. I'm doing that on purpose. Must have dinner first before dessert. I'm an adult. The sequel to King of Scars, Rule of Wolves, I did try to look for on its release date, but fell short. But it's okay. I've already traded enough money paper for reading paper for the month, so... And that's my plan. The titles I've had backlogged they're still back there, but I'll get to them eventually. No one remembers.
Who?
Exactly. And don't worry, I'll bring you along with me as always. All right, today's shout out goes to Hacky88 exclamation point. Did I put the exclamation point in there? Today's shout out goes to Hacky88. Thank you so much for telling me I'm funny. Although my husband would probably tell you not to encourage me. I'm apparently annoying sometimes. And if you've missed last week's review, it's actually no laughing matter. It's really sad. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully by the next time I'm sitting on this couch, there are another 100 of you. And that would make me happy. That doesn't make me anxious at all. Go ahead and like this video if you liked it. Comment down below what your April TBR list is. I'd love to know what others are reading as well. And I'll see you on Saturday for a royal time. Where's my crown? I wanted to put my crown on for that. Oh well. Stay lost, keep reading. Make time for your paper babies. Goodbye. Ooh. Oh, my hair. Ahem. Is it rolling?